Here are a few tips as you recover from your breakup, as you recover from separation, as you recover from a divorce, as you recover from narcissistic, toxic, abusive relationship that you're pulled away from, or you just broke up. Because every breakup truly can be so painful. It can hurt at the core, and everybody's length of time of healing is, of course, different. Some people might get over it within a few days, weeks, months. Some people it takes years depending on how entangled, if you have kids. Sometimes you have a kid if you have kids, you have to be prepared to continue to heal for a lifetime because you are connected in that sense. If you're co-parenting, para-parenting, post-divorce, in order to not rush into getting under to get over in attracting similar partner with in a different body. So one, make sure you're making those doctor's appointments, your OB appointments for males. Make sure your physical includes, if you're a certain age, prostate examination. Make sure if you need colonoscopy appointments, make sure you set all those routine mammograms, blood work, set those up ahead of time. I know there were times in the past where a whole year will go by, I'm like, how did I miss my yearly physical? So now for the past 2 to 3 years, I make it ahead. Because sometimes when you're walking out, they'll be like, oh, we don't have the year ahead in calendar app already, so they'll call you. Sometimes they don't call you. I set like a month ahead of when I'm due, and I make that call and set it up in my calendar so I'm reminded as it gets closer. Two is, don't be hesitant, don't be afraid, well, do it afraid, to go out on your own. I just recently went out to um, a restaurant by myself, and this is something I'm learning to do, and I just enjoyed the peace and just being there, making small talks. Of course, I'm chatty Anna, I don't know. So I will strike up conversation, I will compliment someone, I will make eye contact. I'm not there just being on my phone. I might be on my phone here and there, but I try to have my phone up, even if it's down a little bit. I'm making sure my head is up, smiling. So like, even if you're pretending, faking it to make it seem like you're having a good time, and show up looking put together. Don't just show up like raggedy. And maybe choose a nice restaurant that your budget could be friendly with, but at the same time you're going to enjoy good food. I intentionally, when I do that, I get the most wholesome foods. It's not that I'm going to load up on carbs and sugar. Water, maybe a diet, some soft something on the side. Avoid alcohol, because that alcohol is just going to make you foggy, tired at all costs. You can have it socially, less is more. We are adulting, but becoming addicted to alcohol, your healing can be troublesome, and your slippery slope right there. So take yourself out. Besides that, go to dating events, go to singles dating. I've seen a lot of that now. Go to Eventbrite. You're going to see a lot of dating events, singles events happening all over towns in your neck of the woods. Go. Go out. Go to the museum. Go to the museums. Go to events. Like when you go to Eventbrite, besides the singles, you're going to see so many posts of things happening in different towns, festivals. And now it's where I am, it's cold, so you can go to like those lights, showing Christmas lights, and you're enjoying yourself. travel on your own. Oh my gosh. Especially if you have kids, enjoy traveling with them, because you never know who that single person is who is also separated, who you're gonna match up with, and boom. So having kids is not an excuse for not change your mindset that you're gonna find the partner of your dreams, but you have to embody the partner of your dreams in order to attract similar, because you know, I would say similar energies attract each other. So take yourself out, go to the bar too. I'm not really a bar person. I'm like getting to it can be intimidating for some of us who might be a little green in that area, but you can test it out. Like, just test out your comfort level. Like, I go to events now, like business events by myself, and it's so intimidating when you walk into it, especially when you don't have a lot of friends who are also business owners, or friends who are in the same similar journey as you. But you gotta get in there and then start making friends. Like, compliment people, make small talks, and then it leads to more. What do you do? And then what do you, I would not find, like, I would just find things to talk about. Like, I would literally find things to talk about, make conversation. So I mean, it's just me, but um that's the next point, is to providing yourself the things that you're looking, rather than looking and waiting for a potential partner, husband, wife, to provide for yourself. But most of the time, it's women looking for a husband to provide for themselves. Like, I just been a go-getter my whole life, and when I got married, it kind of changed around, because culturally it's like, oh, you allowed your man to like control the money. It's like a lot of mishmash. But of course, whoever my person was, that was their personality, and I kind of just twisted along with it, even though in my guts I'm like, this doesn't sit well with me. I'd rather have my thing going. I'd rather we budget, and that was the main meat, where I was accused of not being humble enough, not being respectful. I wanted us to have, each of us have our own thing, and budget for mutual things, to set up one account where bills are paid, and then we all have our own accounts, have our savings account, and it just makes for a good layout. But that person wasn't for that. They just wanted to control everything. And hindsight, you can't trust a person unless that person is God. How you gonna know they are looking out for you? And of course, that's why I am where I am now, single and looking, because sometimes you see the red flags. But in my culture, it's like, oh, you gotta respect your husband. You gotta, I remember we went to so many counseling sessions, but even that was a joke, because those counselors were about our same age. It was Christian counseling. It was like just chatting, and it's like they're chatting, and they're like boys, and they're like woman to woman. It's like it wasn't anything like accountability, like, no, you guys gotta do it. And actually holding him, especially the controlling tendency of that partner to say, hey, no, listen to your wife. It's okay. This is all it's like very Michigan. I think if I how I am right now, if I was like that at the beginning, maybe I might not have stayed in so long, or certain things would have been. Maybe I can predict, but I'm just saying. But I digress. Have discipline in your eating habits, discipline in your financials, discipline with work. Don't be calling out too many times, so you don't lose your work. The more consistent you are, the more you're gonna be consistent in making money, in saving money for rainy days, saving money for retirement. Don't forget that. Don't forget that part. So make sure you're eating wholesome food. Oh, that was so close. Going to the gym, being disciplined in all those areas, discipline in your mood, discipline in going to therapy. Make sure you smell good, take care of your skin self, when you're taking your shower, your bath. Like, romanticize your bath, your skincare routine, morning and evening. Have like deodorant in the car that you can like use if you feel like, feminine wipes. Just kind of get freshened up. Like, be more intentional about romanticizing yourself. That's it. Love you. 2025. Happy New Year and great year ahead.